Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. In the last episode, we finally got our own iron ore mining going and getting that ore processed into proper iron and then making steel with said ore. So we no longer need to buy our own iron. I did set it back up to buy coal again because we're just not generating enough coal at the moment. So the new development over here is still under construction. I might have to buy certain aspects of it because it looks like they're going to get the residential building built first before they get the other services built. So I'm probably going to have to buy, at the very least, that shopping center and perhaps the kindergarten. It's all right. We also need to throw in something for sport here too, which I forgot about. Might as well go ahead and do that now. Not tourism. Fees and accessories. There you go. Sports. A beach. Indoor pool. Interesting. We're gonna go cheap here. We're gonna put in a soccer field and tennis court and hope that that does the trick. Will that connect over there at all? No, it won't. Well, hopefully the one connection is sufficient. All right. I'd also have to take out a loan just to keep us afloat a little while. Once we're kind of significantly past that million, I'm going to pay that back. We should get there now that we're no longer buying iron, although we are buying coal, but hopefully that will be able to stop. We need way more workers in these coal mines. That's just kind of how it is. So though all the mines are running, look, the production percentage coming out of the actual ore processing plant is not so good, so because we're just not getting enough in there. So we may even need to rework, if we can get all these running pretty well, it's possible we may need to actually add the second processor, but if only. So I have in mind that, one of the things we're going to need to do next is, well, more coal. We're also going to need to do more oil, which we have a coal mine, potential coal mine, up here. It looks to be relatively close to being in reach in these hills. And we have an oil field across the river over there. And trying to get a bridge across that river is going to be interesting. I am going to want to have ships at some point. I'm going to want to have ships. So we'll see. Let's see how it goes. But I think one of the things that's kind of a little bit more urgent than those, because our coal production should ramp up as we get things finished over here. Is now that we're growing crops in rather significant amounts, which I'm hoping that I'm going to actually be able to expand these farms, because I think we have enough equipment to be able to manage more farms than this. It's just a matter of storage. do I have the storage, or am I going to have to redesign the storage again? Or add to it, because we could potentially add another silo. Over here, I would think. I don't think I could squeeze a silo in here. You actually need to get built. Right, there we go. For some reason, it just doesn't do it. Alright, it is June. Once we're kind of getting into September, that is going to need to get built. And we're going to have to just pay whatever needs to get paid to get that finished. But one of the things we need to start planning for is food processing. Taking all this grain and actually turning it into proper food that we can then distribute out to our various towns and shops so that we stop buying food. Because one of the things that I notice in here, if we're doing our imports, food is another one of our largest imports. Meat is also up there as well. So if we can get cattle and food processing and meat processing going, we can start taking those particular items off the budget, which is good. So, what I was thinking was, it might be a good idea to begin expanding the town over here, the original town, for meat processing. Or not meat, just food processing in general. And I thought, well, where do I want to put it? We are starting to thin out the trees here a little bit. We want it somewhere where we can get to it with the train. We have train over here. We have this rail here, which would have to go back to there, but I mean, we could potentially do a connector over here. Coming back would be a bit interesting. And also these cliff faces are good for potential more gravel pits. We're actually good on gravel now. We're not exporting the cement anymore. The cement is kind of hardly worth anything. Actually, no. It is actually worth something. But when I export it, it basically drains out our gravel, and I would rather not do that. So what I'm thinking is, this farm but over here we might do our food processing area. I'd have to figure out how to get it hooked up into this farm. But we could rework that. We could get the train to come through here. And, we could bring the train through here. We could do a bypass around that station. Yeah, we can get it to work over here. So let me kind of sort out what I want to do. Okay, just pause there for a little bit to consider my options and how I want to do this. And I think I know what I want to do. And what we're going to do first is we're going to upgrade this dirt road to a paved road, because we're going to use it to connect to the factories. Because another thing that we're going to do eventually, once this is all up and running, is I'm going to stop sending the grain train to this station here. Just use the train to pick up the grain from over here and bring it over here. Well, bring it to where it's going to get used. And we're going to truck the grain from this silo to the factories. So what we're going to need to do is actually buy this, because I don't want to impact access to my fields while construction is going on. Alright, I do want things to move, but not so fast. We'll go down to normal speed. I'm going to keep an eye on that, because I'm going to have to plant more trees. And then what we're going to do is this road. I come down through here. Let's see. I'll turn on the grid for a second. Alright. Road's there. I'm actually going to go ahead and commit that in. Do we have construction offices assigned? No, we don't. These two construction offices should be assigned to that. There we go. Okay. And I actually am going to need, or want, multiple factories. Because I'm looking at these factories. The food factory produces 20 tons of food per day. Consumes 42 tons of crops. Right? So one of the things we're going to need is a warehouse for this thing to export the food to. But we can cover that. So, food factory here, right? Now, we have an alcohol distillery. And that is going to need a warehouse as well. Actually. I looked at these individually, but not together. And now that I'm looking at them together. Let's see. I can mirror the building. Does that work better? Yes, but if we do it the other way around. Okay, okay. That's good. Alright, so this construction gets canceled. Alright, so instead we're going to do the alcohol distillery first with the mirrored layout. We're going to lay you in. Does it work better that way? Yeah, it's still going to be a problem. Well, if I want to do the direct connection, it'll be a problem. And I could use a truck to move the stuff, but... Alright, well, let me just lay this in. This has another output there. If I were to do it like this... The thing is that warehouse. The warehouse. Where would that be? Yes, that's the grain storage, food factory, distillery, livestock farm, livestock haul range. Slaughterhouse, meat storage, but doesn't have the warehouse. Well, no, the thing is actually, no, I'm not using the warehouse. Never mind. We use silos. But I need a warehouse, regardless. Uranium mine, no, no. That's depots. Ships, planes, cableway, general cargo. Under here, distribution, small distribution office. What does that do? There it is. There's the warehouse. Okay. Right, so we have a rail that can come in there. Right, so the output of that goes there. Not exactly where I wanted to put this, but that's alright. Well, what if I did it like this? Right. All right, and then we put the food factory in here. I still need road access, but we can get that. Okay. Because then what I want to do is have a couple of silos, right, for grain storage. Though, the warehouse can store grain, can it not? It can store 520 tons of crops. Yes, it can. Okay. That simplifies matters. Alright, then that's fine. In fact, this whole convoluted process didn't need to be done. You're doing this a lot easier. Let's do it a lot easier. Actually, no, I still might want to do it that way. So that road connector right there. Building in the way. Put that further away then. Which is fine. We can do that. All right. And as I said, I actually wanted to do 2 of these. So that's what we're going to do. And actually, the way I want to do this is the other... if I mirror that, will it work better? Right, because I want the rail on that side. If I mirror this around, yes. That's probably what I should have done over there, but it's alright. We'll deal with it. Surprised we don't have construction. Oh, we are starting to harvest. Okay. And I actually need to pause it because we need to get stuff built. If harvest has begun. Alright then, so flip this around, mirrored, so that my roads are on the same side. Right. Road. That'll commit in. And then we have our distillery. Which can just go straight in. Okay, so construction offices. You and where was the other one? Did I have a second one? It was properly outfitted. I am not so sure I did. What? Yeah, that's the construction office. And I want you to work on that. Okay, that's already gotten worked on. Okay. This construction office, needs rework. Because we don't need all these bulldozers and excavators. Sell vehicle. Sell vehicle. I said sell vehicle. There we go. Sell it. Sell it. Oh, right. I need to pause. You need a bus. What's a good bus? Hold on. Bus. That's a good bus. Bulldozer. We already have a bulldozer. Concrete mixer. Covered hull. I think we've been using these covered hulls. Yep, there we go. Dumpers. That one's not bad. I think this is the one we've actually been using. There's a dumper. We have an excavator. Open hull. The one that can hold 9 tons? Or the one that can hold... is there one that can hold like 11 tons? 18 tons. Do it. Paver. Road crane. You. Roller, yes, and a tower crane. Our biggest tower crane is the one we're going to go for. There we go. Okay. So now you have things that you can be assigned to. You get there, you get there. Alright. Now. Over here. Are we harvesting yet? No, we're not harvesting yet, but we're close. Okay. Let's just get those finished. Like, we're not even started on these, so we're just going to buy those. That one's almost done. So is that one. Is there anything in here that I really need to worry about? New vehicle type is available, okay. Alright, that actually took me a little bit longer to lay out than I had anticipated. But I think it will work. And then for the train... Right, for the train... Oh, I did not want to do that. Well, it's done. What we're going to do is we're going to have you connect over. Too steep of a descent. What do you mean too steep of a descent? Alright, well, there we are. And then you are going to merge onto that track there. Now, can I tell this guy over here to build that? It can reach them. Alright, good. It's a matter of getting the... Now, we are going to want to bypass here at some point. But for the moment, it's fine. And we're going to want to also connect kind of Y here and bring a rail around over and then Y into that. Ooh, why did that mechanism drive all the way on its own? Yeah, you're just waiting for the other one to finish his job. Alright, harvest has begun. But if this works, it should be able to put the grain in there. Deliver mechanisms with trucks. Deliver mechanisms with trucks. Alright, workers. You're going to pick up your workers from... there, I guess? Yeah, workers are from there. Gravel is going to be from there. Asphalt is from here. Concrete is from there. Steel is going to be from all the same spots. From there, bricks from there, prefab panels from there, boards from there. There should be boards there, right? No. Boards are not from there. Boards are from here. So that road probably needs to get paved, but, you know. Mechanical components and electronic components from there and there. There we go. Alright, so you are fully loaded with crops. The question is going to be, am I going to need... oh, one other thing I need to buy here. What's that? Am I going to need... forklifts? I might. That's fine. We can put that in there. But I think we're at the end of the episode. So, we'll stop here. Just a sec. Probably going to have to throw in a couple of forklift garages, but we can do that. And, we'll do that next episode. So we're going to go ahead and stop here for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.